Calculating the class width of a random sample. This study delves into the concept of class width, its significance in frequency distributions, and provides a step-by-step guide on how to calculate it effectively. What is class width? Class width refers to the range of values that each class in a frequency distribution covers. It is a crucial component in organizing data into manageable segments, making it easier to analyze and interpret. By calculating the class width, you can better visualize the distribution of your data, identify patterns, and draw meaningful conclusions. Importance of class width in statistics. Data organization. Class width helps in structuring data into intervals, facilitating easier analysis. Frequency distribution. It is essential for creating histograms and other graphical representations. Statistical analysis. A well-calculated class width allows for accurate statistical analysis, including measures of central tendency and variability. How to calculate the class width of a random sample. Calculating the class width of a random sample involves a few straightforward steps. Here's a detailed guide. Step 1. Determine the range of your data. The first step in calculating the class width is to find the range of your dataset. The range is calculated as follows. Step 2. Decide on the number of classes. Choosing the right number of classes is crucial for effective data representation. A common rule of thumb is to use Sturge's formula, as shown below, where K is the number of classes and N is the number of observations in your random sample. Step 3. Calculate the class width. Once you have the range and the number of classes, you can calculate the class width using the formula. Example calculation. Let's assume you have a random sample of test scores from 20 students, with a minimum score of 50 and a maximum score of 90. Calculating the class width starts with calculating the range, then determining the number of classes, and finally class width is calculated as follows. Thus, the class width for this random sample would be approximately 7. Example 2. A random sample of 30 heights of individuals is recorded with a minimum height of 150 centimeters and a maximum height of 190 centimeters. Calculate the class width if you decide to use 5 classes. Similarly, in this case as well, calculating the class width starts with calculating the range, then determining the number of classes, and finally class width is calculated as follows. Therefore, the class width is 8 centimeters. In conclusion, calculating the class width of a random sample is a fundamental skill in statistics that aids in the effective analysis of data. By following the steps outlined in this guide, you can ensure that your data is organized in a way that facilitates insightful statistical analysis. For further reading on frequency distributions and sampling techniques, consider exploring resources like Khan Academy and Coursera.